I mean, we could be worse. Kevin and I could sing a song and really embarrass Ethan. Look how fat she is. Watch her just have one big fat boy. While she doesn't like him, he definitely prefers her. So, don't think I'm gonna do that again. Gotta watch her closely.
We were young and we were free and running, never bothered about what could be coming. Every day we danced and life was smiling. We were young and drunk in love.
Okay, I thought we'd start off the video with the ultrasounds that have been highly anticipated. Now, this is Coco. As you remember, she's one of the 5 that we have raised up this year. I can't even remember at this point who I bred her to, so I'm gonna have to go look it up. But she was bred to, I think, one of our bucks. Yeah, I didn't do AI on this girl here. Now remember, she didn't get pregnant the first time, which was a bit concerning, but I didn't see her come back into heat after this last breeding. So I'm pretty confident that she's pregnant because of Radar. If Radar wasn't here, I wouldn't be able to know who's in heat, who's not in heat. And quiet. It's so nice to be able to have him because I didn't see him chasing her around, so I'm pretty sure she's pregnant. Let's see. Do my little trick here. I mean, I would call her pregnant just by looking at this, but they are pretty small. So we'll give it a couple days, we'll do it again, but I'm gonna consider her bred because she hasn't come back in heat, and then we see little bubbles here. So I think our girl Coco is pregnant. Now we have to ultrasound the one that I'm not so sure about. Good job, Coco. She's an eater, this girl, I swear. Okay, so the story with Rose is she did have one hour that Radar was interested in her, and then he moved on. So I'm not sure what that means exactly. I'm thinking that she's not pregnant because, you know, Radar's never wrong. But we'll give it a go. We'll see if we see anything. I don't know. Okay, big bladder. Yeah. Radar is never wrong. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's safe to say that Kevin likes his bed. So as you guys know, we have raved about Brooklyn bedding mattresses and how much we love them, that we put them everywhere. In all of our bedrooms down here, and all the bedrooms up at the cabin. And it's really because they have the best value and you're gonna get the best sleep.
And we sleep really cool because it is terrible to sleep on a hot mattress here in Arizona.
It really is. Something that makes me feel good about ordering from Brooklyn Bedding is they are a factory direct company, which means they make everything in-house and then they ship it right to your door, which cuts out the middleman and gives you the best price. But the bigger thing is that they're so different than those foam mattresses that we've ordered in the past, because those ones come, they're smelly, they're hot, and they're actually pretty hard to sleep on. Like, they seem like you're sinking into it and you're not. So Brooklyn Bedding is best because they can still do the ship to home, but they're a coil mattress combined with a pillow top that makes it a dream to sleep on. So it's gonna be fast to unbox, it's not gonna have a smell, and you're gonna instantly get the best sleep of your life.
For sure.
Ooh, they also have a 120-night sleep trial, although like we loved it right away, so there was no question.
True.
When you go online to order, it's super easy. You just enter the size of your mattress, but the cool thing is there are even custom sizes.
What's cool about the custom sizes is our friends have ordered these for RVs and it works out so nice.
I've always preferred the Aurora Luxe mattress, but they have lots of different options. And then they also have the new Copper Flex collection, which is even a more affordable option. Overall, you're gonna get the best mattress with premium materials, so you have a nice, good, comfy sleep. So if you're looking for a new mattress, visit brooklynbedding.com/Weedem to get 30% off your order with code Weedem. Also, there's a post-purchase survey, and you can support our channel by telling them that we sent you there. We've been sleeping on our Brooklyn Bedding mattress the last couple years, and we still absolutely love it. So we know you will too. So in addition to Rose not being pregnant, meaning that the AI didn't take, something happened with Bella a couple days ago. Radar just smelled Bella's pee. Oh. Been waiting, I've been watching all week. He's not blubbering at her, but he likes her. Dang it. Oh, see, she doesn't like him. She's fighting him. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, look at that. Radar! Well, shoot. I really thought we had passed Bella's heat, but it looks like she's in heat because while she doesn't like him, he definitely prefers her over every girl here. Let's look at her back end real quick. Are you in heat? A little bit swollen. Must be in heat. Must be. I'm telling you guys, Radar is never wrong, which I guess is a good thing because he's really helped me take the guesswork out of this breeding season. But what this tells us is that, unfortunately, neither of our AIs on our first timers worked. So, don't think I'm gonna do that again. It feels like I'm wasting semen. So now the question is, who am I gonna breed Rose to and Bella to? Well, for Bella, I think I'm fine waiting until maybe May or June to breed her because I would like to start the kidding season early next year. I think it's kind of nice to do it in the cooler weather, start it a bit early. So I think I'll go ahead and just hold off on Bella, let her be dry this next year. It also gives me a bit of a break since I'm breeding a lot of girls. Then I'm gonna have a lot to train and milk and all of that. With Rose, she should be coming into heat in the next week, I think, right? And when she comes into heat, I'm gonna have to decide who to breed her to. I obviously don't want to do AI again, but I'll have to see if I'm going to be brave enough to breed her to Romeo, which would be a really tight line breeding, or if I want to bring a buck in here. It's kind of tricky because the only good bucks in the area, the ones of the quality that I want, are about a couple hours away from us. So it would take some planning. So I'll have to think on it and talk to some of my friends. But we'll give it a go. We'll do one last breeding, I think, next week. If we did it, that would put her at the very end of April being due, which is kind of late in the season, but I would be willing to do it just to see what kind of udders Pokey creates. So that's that for the ultrasounds. But a more exciting thing is that we have baby goats due, like, this weekend. So we gotta do some prep for that. Get on up there. See, she's big.
Oh my god.
She's big. Here, go in there and I'll give you a treat. Sorry. I mean, it's just kind of gushy, but...
She's always gushy.
She was big last year too, and
Yeah.
she just had the one, right? And then she had the two the year before.
She's always just a really gushy.
She has a really... Well, she has really good dairy skin, and
Oh,
so
that's
she has kind of an expansive belly. Okay, let's get you a treat. A treat for Daphne. There you go. All right, step one, trim and udders. We gotta trim udders before we have babies. Now, it's not super important to shave the udder. I just like to do it because I want to see if there are changes happening before she's about to give birth. Also, I prefer to not do the full shave on the back end until after they've delivered because there's all the skunk back there and then I can just shave it off instead of trying to scrub it off. So I let them go pretty natural and then we'll do a nice cleanup after they kid. So another thing that I'm always sure to give Daphne, which I don't know if it really helps that much because she still doesn't like to push, but I give her the Replimon gel leading up to her kidding, and then I also give the NPK, which is calcium combined with magnesium, phosphorus, and potassium to have like a balanced, absorbable form of calcium. It also has some dextrose in there to make it a bit sweet, but they never like it. They never. Maybe Daphne will because she loves the Reptimin gel. We'll see. Okay, let's give her her favorite first. No, you don't even need to hold her for this.
Oh, okay.
She loves her stuff. See? Wait, I don't have it yet. What's the way it goes down, right? Okay, hold on. There you go. Okay. Oh, you know what? I should put a little bit of this on this.
Oh my god.
Can you do this one for me real quick? Is it good? It's okay.
Doesn't look like too
Finish
much.
it off with a little bit of this. I'll put a tiny bit. You need to have a chaser. Just a tiny bit. There you go. There you go. That's how you do it. So that is definitely not a I'm about to kid in 5 days udder, but I think one of them, she did this when she didn't have very many kids.
Okay.
I don't think she filled up to the very, very end, or maybe even like after she kidded. All right, let's let her out. I want to show them Lulu's udder. Oh, you still have the leash on, girl. Look how fat she is. This is so, watch her just have one big fat boy. Here, take this off. Okay, go out there. Tryla's looking big. She has a lot of AI babies in there.
Nice.
Good girl. All right, let's see if we can find Lulu amid these pregnant girlies. Oh, Cricket's looking fat. Cricket, you look big. All right, I just saw the other day Lulu's udder. Do you see that? An interesting thing about Lulu is she's actually really lightened up, so she's almost white. Here, will you hold her front end?
It's almost white.
It's kind of hard to see. She just put her legs back. Look at, she's not due till January. You look. Mini little. It's cute, right?
You are an amazing anniversary party. I don't know what.
This is not an anniversary party.
Oh, you're an amazing graduation.
He says that because we're planning his parents' anniversary party at the same time too. But we're planning, okay guys, we're planning a graduation party for Ethan because he's gonna graduate from ASU. And this is mostly for friends, but although we're still gonna invite family members. And we're really good party planners, but Ethan is objecting to a few things. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
He said yes to the hats, but like, and he did approve baby pictures. Look how cute. Look at this one. Hold on, wait for it. Is that so cute? Look at that kid. Oh my gosh. So we're gonna do, since he's graduating in conservation, biology, and ecology, we're gonna do, like, I was gonna do like that as a theme, and so we're gonna do some different table things with like succulents and stuff, because you know, the earth.
And DaNelle is so good. She had things like nacho greatest graduate and things like that, and Ethan.
No, there was a sign that was nacho average. He wanted to have nachos, okay, because we were gonna do like a nacho bar. And I thought, oh my gosh, we should do a sign that says nacho average grad. But Ethan said no to that.
DaNelle's so good.
He said no to the pun.
She had a taco pun.
And there's another thing he vetoed that we're gonna get opinions from you guys on if you think that this was, I think this is funny. We think this is really funny. So you know how you can have like a board, okay?
You put your head
that you put your heads through? Is that so funny? I made this. I kind of had AI help me, but then I did the wording and stuff myself. Isn't that funny?
Yes, and Ethan almost stopped us, but too bad.
Yeah, at first he was like, no, you're not gonna do that. That's too silly. But then Emma, his girlfriend, was like, no, this is gonna be funny, and I think this will be good. So it's just, when you're doing a party and it's like a come and go, I was thinking, let's just have some things around the party. And like, we'll just set up this board with like lights on it and you can go take a picture.
It'd be so cool.
Just for fun, right? And I mean, we could be worse. Kevin and I could sing a song and really embarrass Ethan if we wanted to.
Yeah.
We could do a duet that would...
Puppet show maybe.
Yeah, but we're not gonna do that. Mostly this is for just people to congratulate him and be like, good job, buddy, you're done. And it's just beginning. Oh, another thing that I thought of that he did approve is to do like a quiz, like how well do you know the grad quiz, and we're gonna put that like a QR code up and you can scan it and then you can get a prize on how well you know him. But we're gonna do hard things that even Emma, his girlfriend, might not know, so it'll be kind of like hard for everybody to do it.
Only we know.
Only we know. No. We don't get to play because
we know everything.
We know almost everything. But yeah, I'm excited. So when we get closer to planning that, it's not gonna be for a few weeks. When we actually have it, we will film that and show you guys all the cool things that we're doing. And he's a good sport. He knows his parents just love him and just want to do something fun. So too bad we don't have his pigeons here. Those could have been really cool.
Oh, and that
centerpiece. Oh, they could have wore the little hat.
Yeah.
Too bad, pigeons.
Chickens might fit on those.
You mean this might fit on a chicken?
Yeah.
This milking station is a mess. You know those intro shots I use before I show what I'm doing in here? That's an old one for sure, because it'd be messy. So because we've got babies coming and I'm gonna start milking a lot, it's time to clean up the milking station while Kevin is cleaning up the barn for me. Okay, Romeo, we're ready for babies. But you have to get out of here. This is no longer your breeding pen, buddy. You're a pretty one, though. You're a pretty baby from last year. If you could just back up so I could focus on your face for a second. I swear, filming goats is so hard. They're right there. They're always right behind you, following you. And it's like, I can never get a good picture of them because they're just right here. Don't even think about it. Now it's time to put Romeo back in his pen over there with Radar, but I still need to use Radar a little bit longer, so we'll keep everybody here. But I'm excited because look, we've got our outdoor cage, we've got our barn that's still working great for us, the stall's ready to go, and now we just need Daphne to go into labor. So I suspect, I mean, she's due Sunday. I suspect it to go later in the week. So I think by next week's video, we're gonna probably have her kitted out. But we'll see what happens. Gotta watch her closely.